It's Esteban time.
Roll ages. Okay, so guys, this video, it might be a series. This video,
Oh, the Esteban time, like
no,
yes.
no.
Esteban time.
What I mean is this
Yes.
video was inspired by swoOzie and the Odd Ones Out. Check their channels and subscribe. They're really funny.
Should we put in the description?
I don't know if we can.
Okay, I'm gonna put in the script.
No, you probably okay. Fine, but you're in the fucking duty.
Okay,
Anyway,
okay.
so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you a story about my life that I think is really interesting. But seriously, guys, check out their channels. They're really, really funny.
Also, I found another guy named Elijah, so shout out to him too.
Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell my story like they do in stories. This might be a series. If you want this to be a series, 2 likes. And here's the thing. We can't animate the thing because
we don't know how to edit.
we don't know how to. No, it's not that. Oh my god. We don't know how to animate.
Yeah, and edit.
Yeah, so we don't know those things. But I'm just gonna tell you in person, and hopefully you like this. So, on
Full
5th
time.
grade, stop. Bad baby. Give me a head. Okay, now you go off, Stamp. Anyway, so I had this group in 5th grade called the Pack of Dorks. I basically joined it. I'm like one of the founding members of it. So I'm gonna tell you the origin of the Pack of Dorks. So this is what happened. So it was the 5th grade. It was like the middle of 5th grade. Okay, less than the middle of the 5th grade. I had to move because, well, because of money purposes, and then we were going to move with our grandma's house, which we did. So we had to say goodbye to everyone, and that's when I was popular. Well, like popular for being like awesome popular, like popular.
Hey, were
Because
you the
in
teacher's
3rd grade,
pet?
no, that was kindergarten. I was at Barbers for less than 2.5 years since 2nd grade.
Yeah.
So I was popular at 3rd grade for being the gangster because I just at 2nd grade I was shy and I was like, I should embrace my gangster likeness. And so I did it for the 3rd grade. Then 4th grade I still did it, but I was less popular because they were used to it. And then 5th grade came. I was going gangster, and then I stopped. And I was like, I should stop this. And then I started to be a pacifist and knowing stuff. Like that person that you ask for advice, like daily life advice. That was me. And then I became popular. Like I had friends and then all that stuff. And then I had to move. That was the worst experience of my life. Well, not real, but still,
really.
It wasn't good. Anyway, so we made it to Chin.
Chin Elementary.
So, and yeah. Then I met them. I met Lily, the leader. Well, the eventual leader. Because Patrick Dortz wasn't there then. The leader, Lily. The couple, Arden and Salmon. Arden's like a brother to me.
They're like BFFs.
Ben, the pacifist,
So the
and
kind one.
Redden.
The kind one.
And Redden, the one,
The kind one, basically.
the she was like the strength and like all that stuff. Like sometimes like that. She was like that independent woman that nobody even tried to date her. No offense. Anyway, so I met them, and they already had a group. It was like it was kind of like organized actually. And then like they had badges, they had roles, they knew what to do. But then I came on, and then I tried to join. They wouldn't let me. And then for the first month, at the end of the month, we had this book called Path of Dorks. Hashtag not sponsored. There was this book, and then she started reading it, and then I heard that Lily and Sam were like, we should change. Sam told Lily, I think we should change the name and the concept. It's like, and then like I think Lily said, what do you mean? And then Sam says, like, do you want to call it, make a new thing, like Path of Dorks? And she's like, yes! And then Lily took it, even though it was Sam's idea. And then she became the leader.
Then Sam?
And then everybody else was still in the group. But then I wasn't invited till the next week. And then they were like, yeah, you can join. Yay!
He was the one that makes sense, that made everything sense. Right?
And then, like, they told me that, like, when you came, Arden told me, well, before you came, we were kind of a mess. That's why Sam wanted to change, like, make a new thing. Stop. You're gonna do something wrong, I know. And, like, stop the video. She was like, Sam, that's the reason Sam wanted to reborn it. Make it reborn. That's what Arden told me.
My wrist.
Yes. That's what Arden
It's
told
not
me.
my wrist.
Okay, good job. So that's what Arden told me. And then when you got and then it was like still bumpy, but and then you got accepted. And then it was still bumpy, and then it started to be a clean slate. And then it started to get bumpier and bumpier and bumpier. I will leave that to the next video. See ya, guys. And remember,
it's Esteban time.
For all ages.
Dang.